It's the winner's bracket final between Suicide Squad and PrmlGG. I decided to start it just a little early. Hopefully we can get everyone tuned in and ready to go, and we'll get an exciting match now. Let me pull up on my phone the Twitch so I can see everyone, beautiful people in chat, and hopefully things will get going nice and quickly. There we go. I'm starting to see people tuning into the channel, and I'll do another quick recap of what we have going on as we load into the first map. But this is Winner's Bracket Playoffs right now. It's the Winner's Bracket Final. In fact, the winner here will go to the grand finals of the playoff. Loser gets sent down to the Loser's Bracket Final to fight to come back. So very important for these teams to build up their momentum right now and get going to have that second loss ready in their belt if they need it. We know that the first map is going to end up being Gunrunner Hardpoint, and so if anyone tuned in yesterday, you saw the Gunrunner Hardpoint also come out, and hopefully we won't have any of the issues. Turn off motion blur. See if I can find that in the chat. Never had any issues with that before, but motion blur off. Listen, I don't check all of my settings all the time, but thanks, Young Just, I fixed it. It's gone, and we're all good now. I think that's fair. Maybe I am a bit of a weirdo for having that on, but I don't hunt through all the settings. I just get in and I start playing. But anyway, for anyone tuning in that was also here yesterday, you might have seen that we only had one map go down before the server maintenance came through. We'll be replaying that map at some point between Unreal Nightmare and the Knights Templar, but hopefully we won't have the same issues here today. We can get a nice full wrap, and I'll just make sure that they know I'm ready to go, and we can get rolling into this. I want to see the chat going, though. I want to see people cheering for who they think is going to win. Coming in, we have the 4 seed is Suicide Squad, and the 2 seed is PrmlGG. And looking at their route up to this point, I have to say Suicide Squad looked impressive. They've only dropped one map, but they did 3-0 the number 1 seed of the tournament. On the other side, I need to figure out some faster way to say it. I'm just going to call them MLG. It's right in the middle of their name. MLG didn't drop a single map yet, so they played a little bit of a lower caliber compared to what Suicide Squad has, but Primal, thank you. When it's all in caps, I can't tell what it is. See, gotta love the COD speak when they take out every single vowel. And vowels are important to words, guys. But yeah, so Primal is what I'll be going with now forward. They had a little bit of an easier run if you go off of the seeding, but they haven't dropped a map yet. They're going very strongly into this winner's final, and hopefully they can keep it going. Turns out it was on Hackney, thought it would be on Gunrunner, never mind, as we will be rolling into this first map. I am Morgan Dunn, this is the XP League, and this is the winner's bracket finals. Looking at Suicide Squad, we got Sleepy, Brux, Risky, Chad, and Young Just. And on Primal, we have Ronan, Junior, Cujo, Utz, and Skip. Running in immediately to get to this first point. Leading the way, Sleepy and Brux turn the corner, and no one there quite yet to find them. Lots of utility coming through as they're trying to push back Primal, and it seems to be working to start, but Junior gets 1 and then 2, and now jumping in. Sleepy gets a double kill of his own to defend the point, as Primal is doing all they can to try and get back into it. Sleepy very well set up inside this point, just spraying through the smoke but not able to find anyone, as Brux gets a double kill of his own. Now moving inside, we see Junior hunting around, spots out one of the members, but can't get the kill. Finally finishes it off and takes out Brux. Skips gets the Semtex kill also, and Control has switched around to Primal. Skip is going to try and help out his teammate right now, but here comes the push from Suicide Squad coming in all at once. The first one doesn't go well as he is taken out by Utz, and now the fight's coming back and forth. Just spraying from up top goes Risky, but he can't find anyone, and Junior is still holding his own on this point. Tries to get get a wallbang, can't find it, but right now he's doing well to control it. Super low on health, but not quite enough yet to take him out. Great shot there for Junior to get another kill, and control has completely switched over to Primal as here come the first rotations. Moving over to the second point, Suicide Squad was there and ready, and now we're going to have to see if Primal can get another retake. They did good the first time, but they'll have to do it again. Chad gets a triple on the feed, taking out multiple members and not yet getting traded back. See if he can find more. Spots out Cujo, but a great shot comes the other way. Cujo now is going to try and push in with his team, see if he can retake this point, but he's already knocked down pretty far. Takes even more shots. His health bar is minuscule at best, and he's going to rush forward with his teammates. Kills coming through as Utz gets one, and there goes Cujo taking down Sleepy and pushing into the back house. Gets onto the point, but can't quite get it as Risky does a great shot, gets the double kill, and holds onto it for Suicide Squad. Now the lead is just racking up a solid control for this whole point, and the rotation has come through. Primal just going back to the other side of the map, saying that we can't get there, so we'll just get the next one. Junior gets a 4-piece! Wasn't ready, didn't see it coming, as he takes out just every member of Suicide Squad. Finally goes down as the rotations are now coming through. Here comes Suicide Squad having to get all the way across the map. Utz isn't going to let him move through as a freeze happens for a second. Sorry for that, but now we got the frames back, and here we go, moving forward. No one ready quite yet to run into each other as we see jumping around the corner. No shots coming, but Skip gets a little bit of damage onto what seems to be, couldn't see who he was shooting at. Down low, running forward, great shots onto Brooks, gets the kill, and now he's going to keep hunting. Another one almost took out his teammate with the crossfire, but a kill for Utz onto YoungJust, and he's just hunting inside this house right now. 3 for him right as we've watched, and that's 5 on the life for Utz, going from 4 to 8 all the way to 9 to 8 in 1 life. He's doing amazing. Sleepy got a double kill of his own as Chad Risky. Suicide Squad is refilling up this kill feed. Over on the other side of the map, Cujo gets a great shot onto Chad to finish it off. More trades left and right as the rotations now are coming through to get inside the point, but it is all Sleepy right now. He has full control of it. His teammates are going to try and help him out and keep anyone else. Jumps around the corner, beautiful shot, but it gets traded back by Ronan. Ronan now retakes control, gets a second one, doesn't see him on the dumpster, and that's a trade back for Chad, ending that little streak, but still there was cover. Junior gets in and Skip has his back, as now the retake is going to have to come from Suicide Squad. Very even game so far, as it is only about a 9-point difference between the two teams. Inside, everyone's dying. I can't even get to someone who's alive inside the point right now, as finally it seems like control has gone back to Primal. They're looking to even this up in the last few seconds on the point, as Suicide Squad is just spread out, holding onto their spawns and pushing out though. There goes Skip, gets one. He's going to run into Chad here though as the smoke clears. Who spots each other first? It's Skip, gets the double kill. Sleepy and Chad both go down, as now the rotations have come through. First control comes for Suicide Squad, but Skip is doing his best to drop down damage. Gets a hit with the Semtex, but then goes down to Sleepy's. YoungJust is the only one on the point right now, and coming around the corner, misses his shots, can't get the kill, but finally cleans it up. That was almost sloppy for him, but luckily managed to hold his own. Moving in now, multiple members of Primal are trying to get in, but they're just getting torn up through this long hallway, one after another. The kills coming through, but there goes Ronan getting one of his own, clearing it off, as inside a kill for YoungJust. Make it 2 as he gets Skip and Ronan from inside that point. Very good control for Suicide Squad so far, as they haven't let this point up for really even a moment. It's contested right now as the firefight is coming. Duck dive back and forth. YoungJust outplays Cujo. Now that's one more, and that seems to be the end. Rotations have come through. They've moved to the backside of the map, and Primal might be there first this time. We see Risky trying to hunt around, finally spots out Skip and gets the kill, but it seems to be Suicide Squad that is on the point first. Solid control as 3 members are inside warehouse, and it's going to be Skip trying to get in to break it open. Just fast and furious. YoungJust gets a double kill of his own before getting traded back, but Risky manages to get one. Ronan's gonna jump out and run up. He tries to get back inside, but he gets spotted out and taken down. As Ronan gets a double kill breaking in, tries to find 3 now, but can't quite do it, as just too much defense is already set up. Sleepy doing a great job. 3 kills to hold his own inside the warehouse, and it just seems like no one from Primal is up to match him. He's 16-7 right now. Make it 17-7. Even up that KD goes Sleepy, as he is doing it all right now. 6 straight kills on the life. Over a minute on the point. He is doing everything his team needs. As it seems to be, there will be no more pushes. Back in the back of the map, Primal has set up. They did a good job holding on to this. Or actually, no, it was Suicide Squad that held on to this last time. The roles have almost reversed, as Primal gets there first, and they're going to have to try and hold on. Semtex out the window. We'll see if it finds anyone. And it does. Junior gets Brooks with the Kobe. And now he's also has his eyes on Chad. Gets another kill, doing a lot of damage from inside this hard point. I don't know if he's spotted out. There it is. He sees Risky right there. A little fire traded back and forth, but none of the bullets are going to hit. And he's just doing his own to hold from inside. Now Risky's going to try and push forward. Drops a few shots, but can't quite take him down. And the Semtex comes in. We'll see if that can clean it up. And it does! Risky gets it and enters into the point. He's going to be able to clean up the dregs here. Actually, not if Ronan has anything to say about it. As now we're moving back. A firefight's going to happen inside warehouse. Jumping around each other, the kill comes. Brooks gets a double kill onto Cujo and Skip. And then another one for Young Justice. He moves down and takes out Utz. Risky, Brooks, everything is right now going Suicide Squad's way on the kill feed, and it seems to be paying out for them. 1 kill for Chad with the pistol, and he's continuing to hunt. Good rotation, spots out lit Utz, but gets traded back by Junior. We'll see, though, if Sleepy can find this kill onto Junior. Now, jump in the corner, gets a clean one, but it's not going to save his teammate Young Just from that Semtex that he threw beforehand. Spots out Ronan as well, gets a nice clean headshot. Make it 2 as he gets Ronan and Junior. He almost found one more inside the warehouse, but just isn't having the timing. They're running all around him, but he's getting aggressive. Finally goes down. But nothing here is going Primal's way. They're just losing more and more ground. They finally managed to get the point, but it seems like it may be too little too late. A kill comes through, as now we see Utz going to try and find one of his own, but he goes down to Brooks. Now it seems like Suicide Squad is the first one inside, but both members fighting back and forth. Young Just gets one of his own teammate. I was about to call it a double kill. That's not quite how you do it, though, as now Control is inside the hard point for Primal. They're going to have to hold this one if they want to even up this score, because Suicide Squad is kind of in range to win this match if they can get one solid connection. Skip gets a kill, though, and he's inside holding it for his team. He's going to have to back off, though. Shots are coming through. Great wallbang onto Brooks, and the push now coming through the back hallway. Risky's going to be pushing in, see if he can get anyone, but not if Junior has anything to say about it. 1-2, they go down. It gets traded back, but Ronan is doing his best to set up inside here. Gets the kill onto Young Justin. They've almost even up the score here. It seems like they might be able to have it. I think Ronan just, jumped right over the head of Risky. That's not what you want to do, getting almost too fast for himself. Seems like there's a firefight over on the left side of the map as Brooks took a lot of damage. He's using everything he can thrown into that smoke grenade, but doesn't seem to be able to find anyone to challenge him. He's up against both Ronan and Junior, but make it just Ronan as he gets one double kill for Brooks. Sorry right there, I got too excited for myself, but a great 2v1 outplay from him, and he's not done. Gets another onto Skip. That's 4 kills on the life, and it seems like Suicide Squad is setting up to finish this. One more before finally getting shut down by Cujo, who gets a double kill onto Brooks and Sleepy. Right now, Primal needs to push in. They're only 20 points away from losing this map 1, but Skip does manage to get a double kill. He's gone in, he's contested the point, but it's all you need. Young just shutting him down, closing the door, and saying, "This is my point. You are not allowed in here." 9 seconds away, but the contest comes through, and all of the kills. Junior gets a double, and Cujo at the same time, as they just managed to clean things up. But they're going to have to rotate over. They don't have time to just get all of these points back on this hard point. They need to get control, but if Chad has anything to say about it, they won't get the chance. He's dropping down, Jansen around the van, but can't find anyone else inside. They cleared out Ronan, and now Control is swapped. 5 seconds is all Chad needs to hold on, and it doesn't seem like it's going to do it. And map 1 goes to Suicide Squad. Whoo! That one was fast and furious. It ended up close, only a 30-point difference, but good control by Suicide Squad to keep their advantage and push it to a round win. Here comes play of the game by Chad, dominating out of this top window, gets 4 in a row, quad kill, and that's a great way to start this off. As we look at the KDs, it was pretty even all over the map. Risky did really well, though, and on the side of Primal, it seemed like all of them did okay, but Cujo was really the one going off, 32 and 22. Time on point, Young Justin Jr. both did their best, but it just went the way of Suicide Squad. Whew, now going into the next map, it's going to be Search and Destroy. You all know that it's the same every time. Let me quickly accept this invite so I can get in and show you all what's about to be happening. That was fast and furious. I was really impressed on both teams how quickly they were playing. Kills were happening all over the map. It seemed at any moment a player might go off and get 4 or 5 in a life. And so in terms of gunplay, then no one was really showing great outplays anywhere. Cujo did very well, had a very nice KD, but anyone was popping off at any point, it seems like. I see an Utz, what the fuck, from Cole Spears in the chat. I'll say WTF, might want to keep it family friendly, that's my bad. But yeah, I mean, Utz also, he might need to step it up, he might be going crazy, you don't know what comes into this round. We're going to be going into Ramaza Search and Destroy, I'm pretty sure, as I need to set up on Codcaster. What am I doing? It's like I've never even done this before. In fact, it's only my second stream on XP League, but I love jumping into late in the playoffs. This is where it's most exciting. Sleepy is going to be on Coalition, so that means Suicide Squad is staying on Coalition. That's just how I had them. I already had it set up exactly how I needed. Oh, and a little bit of salt maybe in the chat, a little tea being spilt. Maybe they should have dropped Utz instead of Cole Spears. I mean, I don't know. Utz didn't show up in that first game as you might have wanted, so maybe this needs to turn it around right here. But I never like to make the call on the first point of the game, on the first map, because you never know where it is going to go. Because anyone can have a bad map, but then the right following, they can turn it around and do amazing, especially with the difference in pace between a hardpoint and a Search and Destroy. It really changes up, and sometimes players that fail in that run and gun kind of setup might do way better on these strats. Whoever's play calling on these teams might really be way better at Search and Destroy than hardpoint. You never know what teams are good at what. Now, as we're all setting up, the teams are getting in. It seems like we're all ready to go, and we'll be in just a few moments on to map 2. I want to see in the chat who's winning, who's going to be taking this all the way. It went Suicide Squad first. It could be an upset 4-seed over the 2. But no matter which way it goes, it's going to be exciting. And remember, even if the team loses, it doesn't mean they're out of it. It just means their back is against the wall, and they'll be sent down to the loser's bracket. Whereas the winner will be riding clean, high, and ready to go into win it straight to the finals. All right, everyone is on their maps. They're ready to go. As we will be running into map 2. Ramazas. Does that still on... Oh, it is still on hardpoint. Sorry, I guess I had it wrong. I thought I had Ramaza Search and Destroy on 2, but could be a mistake by the teams. It's messing with my head, guys. I'm trying to do my best, but things are switching all over the place on me. Switch back to my keyboard, get these numbers ready to swap between everyone so you can get the best action as we are ready to run in. All right, in on map 2. Here we go, running forward. And the teams realized it. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't out of my mind. We are not playing hardpoint on Ramazo. We are playing Search and Destroy. You know, jumping into a league, I thought they did the same as CDL. That's the gist I had gotten, but maybe I had gotten it wrong. Turns out not the case. Mistake by the teams, but you know, that happens. Everyone has their own days. The human condition, you never know what might go down when we are in control of everything. So we'll get that fixed up, turn it around so you guys can get an exciting map 2. Now, coming into this, I think it'll be interesting to see who picks up the bomb and where the strats are going to be going. I've classically seen a lot of just A-side rushes from the attacking side. Get there first, get there aggressively, and set up your angles. But sometimes that leaves the B side kind of unprotected. You can swing in and get it done quickly. So where these teams decide to go and how they try to outplay each other round to round and adjust to each other's strategies will really be the determination. It might not come down to gunplay or the 1v1s. It could, search and destroy is where just strats might reign supreme. But as you all know, if you go down, you are out. So one great shot, one lucky shot can also turn it around. That's where I'm wanting to see if Cujo can maybe get a few great shots of his own. He did it in the first map, and maybe follow it up, and here comes. The bomb seems to be going towards the B bomb site. Sorry, had it backwards. I meant B rush, not A rush, as it's Sleepy running forward. So aggressively comes Bruck, slides right through, and it's only Junior on his own. Manages to get one before finally going down to Bruck's right behind him. Now if we check out bomb carrier Sleepy, he's just checking his angles. If he moves forward, he might have time. And over there, Utz, right next to Young Just. They just don't quite seem to notice each other as they're just dancing back and forth. Right now the teams are taking their time, but Sleepy does manage to spot out Utz upstairs. No kills come through, but Skip there finally gets one onto Bruck. But a great shot from Sleepy to trade it back. Utz gets one of his own, and Young Just gets running. The kills are suddenly flying, and it's down to a 1v2. Only Young Just against both Utz and Cujo gets the final kill. Primal goes up 1-0 as a solid defense. It was surprising for a while there. It seemed like Suicide Squad had a great setup over at the B bomb site, but they never just went forward for it and just got picked apart one at a time. Ooh, bumped my mic for a second. Hope that wasn't too loud for you all. All right, now we're going to be running and seeing the other side, what Primal has on attack this time. It was a very solid defense, and you know, sometimes you kind of get into this back and forth on Search where only defense is winning, and it's the one who can break the back first, ruin that pattern, that ends up bringing the winner. Going over towards the A bomb site seems to be the bomb as Primal is pushing forward with Utz, Junior, and Cujo. Ronan does go down to Brooks, but the bomb plant's coming in quick. It seems like Chad hasn't spotted it out, but now he knows they're there. The plant comes in. We'll see if he can find anyone. Oh, Skip does a great flank around before finally going down of his own. Now there's only Utz left. It was cleaned up so quickly, and I just don't think there's time for him to come out. Gets taken out by Young Just. Now they just need to find the bomb, defuse, and that's going to be that. Another great defensive round for the teams as Suicide Squad picks up their first. You have to think that these teams are just looking to break the back on attack first, as again it was kind of a situation where the attacking side got set up well originally. They ran in, they got that plant, and even they got a kill as Skip turned the corner and managed to flank one of the members of Suicide Squad. But then as the rotations came through from the B bomb site, it just quickly got cleaned up and there was no defense left of that bomb plant. Again, we see Sleepy taking the bomb over towards B. As in the middle, Young Just manages to take out Utz. Utz ran into 3 members of Suicide Squad. That's not what you want to see. And a good play to close that window as it looked like Skip was ready to aim right down the middle. Young Just gets one of his own. Or sorry, that was still from the last one. Gets smoked out, goes risky. He's going to lay down in front of this door, ready for anyone to push it, but it seems like Junior was ready for it of his own. Through the smoke, neither team has noticed each other yet, but there it goes. Junior gets the first. Not able to trade it back, goes risky, but a lot of damage onto Junior. He's going to try and have to regen that before he takes another firefight. Good relocating, though, so they don't know where he is. Around the corner, misses him, but turns back. Great shot by Junior to take out Sleepy, as now control of the round is firmly in Primal. They're up 2-4 in terms of men, and it's down to Risky and Chad. And Risky does manage to get one. Gets the kill onto Junior. It's down to a 2v3. But no one has the bomb. They're going to have to find where that drops. As more shots come out, Skip goes down, and it's all down to Chad. 1v1, make it 1v0 as he gets killed, and Primal picks up another round. JR, thanks. All right, it's not Junior, it's JR. Thank you, Colton. As I was just trying to figure that out. I mean, you see it. It's written down as Junior in other places, but if that's how they like to run it, I'll try to respect how the teams like their names. And yes, this is the winner's final, JM. The winner of this goes to the grand final. Loser gets sent down to the loser's bracket final. So this is playing to get to the end of the map. Now rolling in. Sorry, had to check out the chat for a second, see what you guys are saying. Primal is going to be pushing right down the middle. Again, Skip with the bomb, but Utz takes the lead to clear it out for him. The rotation comes through over towards the A bomb site, and we'll see if they go for another quick plant. Not if Chad has anything to say about it. Aimed right down that line of sight and sent them packing, turned around to the other direction. At second to regain their thoughts goes Primal, as they are just waiting to see who shows first. The smoke comes through, but Chad is upstairs. He might be able to spot him over it. No one looks, and pushing forward goes JR. Running in, he's going to find two members of Suicide Squad if he goes hunting enough. And there's the first. Great shot, takes out Risky, but Sleepy trades one back. It's 4 versus 4 so far. Make it 4 versus 3 as Cujo gets the headshot onto Brooks. The plant comes down for Skip, and now it is all on Suicide Squad's side. Cujo gets a second, as we'll check him out and see if he can find one more. It seems right now, as running around is Sleepy, spots one out, but goes down to JR, and all that is left is Young Just. Pushing in, gets killed, and another clean win for Primal. That's 2 in a row for them, as they have gotten a 2-round lead in this search and destroy, pushing towards that second map win. Listen, between rounds, I'll check the chat. I'll give Jayhem a shout out if he deserves it. He's asking questions. I like to answer it. Going into round 5, back on the attacking side is Suicide Squad, and this is where they really need to break the momentum. It's been rolling in Primal's way, and they have to turn it around. It seems this time Sleepy taking the bomb over towards the opposite side of the map, changing up their strategy from what it's been the first couple of times. Brooks gets the first kill onto JR, and he's continuing to hunt forward, but doesn't see Skip. It's an easy cleanup. Sleepy does manage to get one of his own, though, as he's pushing in over towards the A bomb site. Throws out a bit of utility, can't find anyone with it, and he's going to turn the wrong corner. Could have been spotted out. Oh, no, sorry, that is Chad. That's his teammate, so good cover from those two. Skip does manage to get one onto Risky, so a good shot by him to try and even it back up. A drop shot by Young Just, as Sleepy's doing the cam work for me, as now it is 3 versus 2 in favor of the Suicide Squad, and the bomb is going to be moving in. But turning the corner, Young Just spots one out, but can't hit the shots on Skip. Does get found out by Cujo, and it's down to a 2v2. This is as even as it's been so far. Sleepy manages to clean it up, and it's down to a 1v2 now. We'll see what Skip can do. Creeping into the spot. Spots one out, and we're in the 1v1, folks. This is clutch time. It's Skip versus Chad. Clutch or kick. Who can carry it out? Spots him. Gets the kill as Primal gets 3 in a row. Finishes it out. Great job by Skip to get that. That's what you always want to see in Search and Destroy, coming down to the 1v1 clutch, and he finishes it off. Manages to stack it up to a 3-round lead. Oh, do I have him backwards? I just realized that. That's all my bad, guys. I'm still trying to get this done. I don't know who the teams are which. It said that Suicide Squad won that round, which was weird on my screen, but that's not quite how it turned out. Now, running forward, Skip is going to be taking the bomb this time, with his teammates running in front of him. Jumps in, gets taken out by Young Justice. Sleepy also gets one with the Semtex. Frag answers back on Ronan, saying, you can Cody, but I can too. But member after member of Primal goes down. Inside the smoke, JR manages to get one onto Young Just, but it's a 1v3, and he's low on health. This will be hard for him. Turns the corner, goes down. Suicide Squad answers back. 2v4 now, as the lead has been dropped to just 2. This is kind of where they have to turn it around. They drop one more, and they'll be on match point, so Suicide Squad needs to be going now. But that's a good way to start. The journey of 1,000 steps begins with just one, as they have managed to take that first step towards victory. They need to keep it going now, though. Win a second round in a row, they'll have momentum on their side, and they might have Primal on the back foot. This time, Sleepy's going to be taking the bomb, and it seems like his teammates will be clearing the path for him over towards the B bomb site. Running in, go Risky and Young Just, but Risky goes down. Young Just has the trade for him, but two members, 2 for 2 trades to start things off. We're down to a 3v3. Young Just hunting around the corner. Great jumping shot onto Skip. Brings it down to a 2v2, as now it's just Utz and Cujo against Young Just and Chad. Utz is hanging around over on that staircase. Can't spot anyone out quite yet, but the plant will be coming through for Chad. As he peeks this window, we'll see if he finds anyone. Turns the corner, spots him out, but good trigger discipline. Doesn't take the shot, keeps himself hidden as he is waiting for the members of Suicide Squad to come peek him. I don't know if he saw Young Just. It seems like he did. Throws in the Semtex, forces him out, and that's an easy crossfire for the members of Primal. Now they have an idea of where Chad is. They know he's upstairs. Saw him slide down the stairs, and now it's just down to a firefight. Chad wins it against Utz, and it's him and Cujo versus the world. Chad laying down as Cujo is going to try and do his own. Codcaster getting stuck on this death cam. I couldn't switch off, but it comes down, and Suicide Squad wins it. I was spamming the numbers, you guys, 5 and 9, all I could, but it just wouldn't swap. But luckily we have the replay. We see Chad jumps the corner, gets the shots as he's trying to defuse, and that's that. Now, 2 in a row for Suicide Squad. As I said, they have the momentum, and it's down to only a 1-round lead for Primal. One more, and this will even up, and it's a whole new game. Skip takes the bomb, and it seems to be headed towards the B bomb site, but we don't know where he'll take it. He might do what they usually do, turn it back around towards A. Coming in through the center building aggressively. No one there to match him quite yet as he sets down inside. Brux is upstairs above him, but doesn't seem to spot it out. Young Just opens things up onto Utz. And Young Just is going to continue hunting forward, going to try and find someone. His teammate goes down right in front of him, so he has an idea of where Ronan is as he hits his shots. One kill comes through for Risky, as now it seems like Cujo has an idea. It's there. We're going to come into a 1v1. Cujo just didn't know where he was. Young Just gets one. Risky has the double kill, and a clean round for Suicide Squad. Evens it up, and now we're tied 4-4 going into the 9th round. Ooh, this is exciting. Brought it all the way back. I thought for a moment that Primal was going to run away with this one, but it seems like Suicide Squad has found their footing. They know it works for them, and Primal might have to change things up to turn it around. Looking at the kills, Young Just is just going off, 11 and 6. Where on the other side, Skip is doing well, 9 and 5, but no one quite going off as much in the kill section. Everyone at least getting into the action. No one's sitting at 0 kills. No one's sitting at nothing as we roll into this 9th round. Turning the corner. Risky right outside against Skip. Spots him out, and that's an easy kill. That's as easy as it gets as he shoots Skip right in the back. Now, though, a 1v1 as JR runs into Young Just, gets killed by Chad right after getting that kill. As Control seems to be setting up for Suicide Squad over at this B bomb site. Now the plant is going to be coming down from Sleepy, and it is all onto Primal now to get back onto this point. One after another, they're going to be running in. Ronan goes down, and it's Utz and Cujo, the only ones left. Utz does manage to take out Risky, and he'll be pushing in. It's a 2v3. This isn't the worst we've seen today, and I think we've seen him come back from worse. Make it a 2v2. That's a good shot from Utz. Good positioning onto Sleepy. Couldn't quite finish it off onto Brux, and it is all down to Cujo, who gets finished off. Suicide Squad 4 in a row retakes the lead. Now going into round 10, this is match point. If Suicide Squad picks it up, they will win map 2, going up to game point for this winner's bracket playoffs match. But Primal is no force to be reckoned with. They are ready to go. They are ready to get rolling as Skip picks up the bomb, and we'll be seeing where they take it. Another aggressive run towards the B bomb site, it seems to be, as they are just trying and bust into the spot. But on the defense, Young Just around this corner waiting for him. And if they get too aggressive, it'll be easy pickings for him. Already at 11 and 7, we know he can get the kills. The team's just frozen, waiting for each other to make the first move. Staring back and forth, who will crack first? Skip with the bomb is taking his time. He's right around the corner from Young Just. We'll switch over, see if Sleepy has a better angle. The smoke comes through, shots, get the hit marker, make it even more as JR takes a bit of damage, but nothing quite enough to kill him. Young Just does take damage of his own. So much, in fact, but he doesn't go down quite yet. Utz did go down on the kill. Only 4 and 9 so far. Today is not his day, but the rotation is coming through for Primal. They're going to take it all the way back around, and it is only down to Chad to defend this. He hits the ground, but gets killed immediately by Ronan. Beautiful shots from him, as the bomb has been taken all the way to the A's bomb site. Turn around and get a kill for yourself, Skip, as he's also going to get this plant down. It is a 2v4 with all control in Primal's favor. Another kill for JR, as they are now just hunting for Young Just. But if you want anyone left for Suicide Squad, it's got to be him right now, the way he's playing. Go back, we'll see the man that's got to clutch it running forward. Didn't spot out Cujo, it seems like, but he's continuing to move in. Turning the corner, jumping back and forth. No one quite yet. Doing a good job checking his corners to not get surprised. But this is just too much to check. He's running out of time. Only 15 seconds left. Now they know exactly where it is. Gonna swarm in one at a time, and they take him out. Evens it up goes Primal, and we're to the dreaded round 11. This is where heroes get made, folks. Utz does need to turn it around. I agree, Colton. It's like he's just not doing well right now. He's sitting at 4 and 9, lowest KD on the board. But if we're being honest, Ronan's not too high above him, and Chad has at least managed to not go down. I guess even if you're not getting the kills, as long as you don't die, it does help out your team. Skip is going to be the one with the bomb yet again, running forward, this time right down the middle. Seems to be their patented setup in the middle building and then choose where to go from. Utz leading the way. We'll see if he finds anyone right now, but no one seems to be showing themselves. Youngblood's going to be pushing forward. He might run right into, who is that? It's Cujo. Gets the kill. Actually, JR helps him out, turns around to help his teammate. Him and Cujo are set up very well. As we're swapping back over to Skip, see where he takes this. If it'll let me swap. It takes forever if you're on someone when they die. You got to be fast and furious with the keybinds. Now moving into this inner building. They know he's coming. He must have heard the call out, Sleepy, as he gets shot in the back by Skips. His teammate shot at Skips. He must have known, but just not enough communication. Skips and Ronan now trying to clutch it out. It's down to a 2v1. 1v1 now between Skip and Chad. 1v1 in the 11th round. This is as close as it gets. Now, it seems like Skip is just going hunting. Screw planting the bomb, he says. But is he going to get hunted from behind by Chad? He was set up. He might have had an idea, but doesn't go for it. Skip gets the rotation all the way around, and he is now alone at the A bomb site. He's going to get this plant, and now the ball is in Chad's court. Hit it back, and will it get a volley here? Now pushing forward, they're just playing ring around the rosy. It's almost like he knows he's there, so he lines right up with Skip's X-ray, but turns around, playing it safe, not going to just jump around a dangerous corner. He still has 30 seconds, that's plenty of time, but who will make the first mistake? He gets in. Does Skip know he's there? Both turn the corner with the slide, and the shot goes Chad! Clutches it out, and he will win the ground for Suicide Squad! And that is as close as Search and Destroy gets. Holy F is right in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to be saying that, but that was pretty intense. The jumping around, I was sure he was out of position that he'd go down, but the clutch kill from Chad finishes it off, ends at 6 and 5. I said he wasn't doing great. He was sitting at 4 and 5, but 2 clutch kills to finish off that last round, and now Suicide Squad is up 2-0 in the match. Whew, that was intense. I have my heart racing. It's bumping right now as we're going to be going into match point. Round 3, if Suicide Squad can pick it up on domination, they'll go into the grand finals of the playoffs with only dropping 1 map on their journey. I know I keep seeing it in the chat, so I guess I'll mention it's the storyline that's going on behind me. What is Utz going to do? Had a few bad games to start things off. Can he turn it around? You have to be there for your team when it matters most. At the very least, I guess you can say that this isn't game over. If you go down, you're going to be having to fight through a lot more games, though. If you win this, or if you lose, you're going to have to fight all the way through the losers bracket final and then come back to play this team again. Waiting for them to set up this next map. Going into domination. I checked the map list for you guys. I had it, but I don't want to risk messing things up. I like seeing what you guys are talking about, and I mean, it's always a surprise. I know everyone likes a good surprise, right? As we are waiting to see what will happen next. I'm guessing they're going to get the next lobby set up and then invite us, as I'm still hanging out with the Suicide Squad right now, as Sleepy, Brooks, Risky, Young Just, and Chad are doing what they need to do. I think it's important to note, though, sitting at 2-0, it can seem like a team is dominating the other one. You just picked up the first two maps. You're way in the head, but when you look at the scores, 6-5 and around a 30-point difference in the hard point, those were coin toss games. They could have gone either way. Just as easily, Primal could be sitting in the lead right now. So I don't want anyone to be saying this is gone quite yet. All right, we'll see where the teams go right now. I have it locked in my head, Sleepy Suicide Squad. Where he goes, I will send the names of these teams. And everyone is swapping back and forth now. Getting set up, Allegiance and Coalition, to go into domination on Hackney Yard. It seems to be where they are ready to go. All right, sticking on Coalition is Suicide Squad, it looks like, as Ronan and JR are setting up on Allegiance. Hey, less work for me. That means I'll double check it, but my codcaster's all set up, you guys. That's what I want to see. Suicide Squad, Coalition, Primal on Allegiance. It always feels good to be efficient. Just have the algorithm figured out for you. 6 members on Coalition, that just seems a little bit unfair. But hey, if the other team is doing so good, sometimes you get, if you can't beat them, join them, am I right? I hope now that I talked about how efficient it was and I didn't have to change my settings, that they're not going to flip it on me. It would be caster curse on a caster. How often do you get to see that? Now I'll remind everyone, this map is going to be match point for Suicide Squad. Primal is going to have to bring out a reverse sweep to be able to finish this out and go to the grand finals right here, right now. It's something that's been done. It is not out of the realm of possibility for competitive COD, but it is backs against the wall right now. They're between a rock and a hard place. How many different metaphors can I spit about this situation right here? And the match is about to begin. That's what I want to see. Going into map 3, 2-0 in favor of Suicide Squad. This is match point of the winners final of XP League. Chat, this is where you need to be the loudest. This is where it needs to be spamming. I want to see emotes. I want to see trash talk, because this might be the end of the game right here. All right, here we go, setting up. Let me get my fingers on these keys so I can be ready to cast for you guys. We'll see Chad setting up first over on his side with the Suicide Squad. And whoever gets the first point on B will have a great position to start building their lead. It's a very hard one to retake. And it seems like it will be Suicide Squad setting up there first. Sleepy inside by the van is going to send out all of his grenades to try and slow down any push that might be coming. A bit of a rotation available, but the kills are now coming through. Risky gets a double kill, and we're looking at a firefight right on the B point. Oates is going to go through upper, jumps over the window, but goes down to Brooks. A double kill for Brooks, but they just get flanked from behind by JR, who goes down to Brooks again. Everyone inside got killed so fast I couldn't even swap around, but now control seems to be going back as Ronan is set up. Hits one with the Semtex, but no more follow through as the kills are coming back and forth. Chad manages to get one, making another as he takes out JR, but he needs to be careful of Cujo coming in behind him. The maps are getting, or the flags are getting swapped back and forth. A gets neutralized, and it will be going back over to Primal now, it seems like. Kills coming all around as Risky and Sleepy both get their own, and A gets picked up by Suicide Squad. Over on C, it seems like Skip is going to try and hold this, but he has Brooks upstairs. He turns around at the worst point. I don't think he knows he's there, and he's about to get sandwiched between a rock and a hard place as Brooks takes him out from behind. I'm going to recap that C point, but slowly but surely Suicide Squad is building the lead. Right now, Primal only has the middle point on B, and that seems to even be going away. Pushing through the middle, though, comes Skip. Gonna try and get onto this. Can he spot him out? Good jumping shot onto Risky, but immediately goes down to Sleepy, who is there to cover his teammates back. Ronan also gets the trade to try and re-grab this B point. I'm hitting number 7. Let me see Ronan right as he goes down to Young Just. Make it a double kill for the man in the B site. A triple? No, he doesn't quite get it as his teammate clears it up. But a lot of kills as Suicide Squad is doing a good job holding this. The score has been even just a bit as Primal managed to hold some of the points, but is back to 2. B and C in control for the Suicide Squad. From upstairs, Young Just gets one. Make it a second, and he knows one's behind with the knife. He can't find it, so close. Cujo manages to clean it up as the control will turn around. And maybe they'll be able to set up in B, but it looks like not quite yet. Some good shots for Cujo, but he gets to go down to Young Just. Now, inside the B point, they're fighting all back and forth. A firefight between Utz goes the other way, as Young Just is just going off right now, already 9 and 5. And the melee kill onto Skip, but too bad Sleepy shuts him down with the wall bang. That's a little bit of miscommunication, I guess. Turning in, we see Chad moving into the back of the map. His teammate gets taken out by JR. Over there, but able to now run in. Brooks gets taken out by JR as well. That's a double kill for him, and he knows Chad's nearby. He's sending shots inside towards the flag, spots out his feet, and finishes it off. 4 kills on this life as JR saying, "This is my flag. I live at A flag." Now inside the B, inside warehouse, it seems to be Skip is going to take control of this, and just like that, Primal back in control of 2 of the flags. Like we've seen all day, things are not done, but Young Just, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to turn the corner, gets one easy. That's a double kill on the kill feed, and now he's going to run in. How does he get that onto Skip? The turnaround, a second kill, and he's going to neutralize B. Trophy system for trophy system, so that's a little bit of irony, but now turning around, gets into a firefight, and Utz finally gets one of his own. Only 5 and 12 so far. He hasn't turned it around like we wanted to see, and goes down right there. Skip does get a headshot onto Risky as control is coming back for Primal in the middle of the map, but on the outside, A and C go the other way. Sleepy does get a kill onto there, and there goes Utz, gets a double kill. We'll spot him out, see if this will be the start of something new, but no, shut down immediately by Risky, and the trade comes through right afterwards. Now we'll jump onto Sleepy. He's going to be pushing in towards Warehouse right now. Gets one with the Semtex. That's a Kobe onto Ronan. And turning the corner. Good shots onto Skip and continuing to jump in. Gets a triple kill. That's a triple feed. Almost a quad, but Utz shuts it down before JR's like, what are you doing, Utz? Today's not your day. That's a team kill. Now more trades back and forth as the teams are, right now it's going to be domination, it seems like, for Suicide Squad if Primal can't get onto that C flag. Right now, Brooks does go down, so it seems like Utz at least able to clear that out. And so JR and Cujo are getting kills over towards the middle of the map. Now here comes the firefight inside as multiple kills coming through. JR gets one. Sleepy gets a double of his own. Jumping in farther. He's going to get run into from behind, and an easy kill for Ronan. A double kill make it as he's continuing to do his best, but Chad finally shuts him down. And that is the halftime. As 77-50 goes Suicide Squad, gets the dub. And so, I mean, overall, the story was Young Justin there getting so much. Here it is right now in the play of the game. I have no idea how he hit that turnaround. Switching sides, the lead is about 27 points. It's not insurmountable, but Primal needs to do way better at holding just more than one. It seemed like every time they sent everyone to get 1 point, Suicide Squad was dancing around them, getting other ones. Now moving in, Sleepy is going to rush right around. Gets hit. This trophy system stops his Semtex, and it seems like his teammates are not quite able to turn. But Young Just is the man I want to see, rocking a 2 KD right now. He is on fire today. His teammate runs forward and gets a kill for him. And now running in, Cujo gets a double, but Young Just shuts it down. Can't quite finish it though, as Ronan does manage to keep control at this B site. Right now A and C with their respective spawns, but B is being heavily fought over. Risky and Chad are both going to be moving upstairs. We'll see if Ronan can get any shots. Sees them both, doesn't get anything for it. Now turning around, seems like Chad says, I want some of this, and Utz says, no you don't, shutting him down and turning around. A 2 flag lead right now for Primal as they have control. Starting to claw back, only 20 as Utz gets a double kill. This might be where he turns it around. He's gotten all the way back to 14 and 17. He was tired of us talking trash. He's ready to show that he is in competitive Call of Duty for a reason. Gonna try and help out his teammates as they sense this rush towards the A flag, but it seems like Suicide Squad has gotten around. The only member that can stop them is going to be Ronan. And speaking of Ronan, gets one onto Brux before getting shut down by Chad. Always my favorite. We'll go back and check out Young Just right now in a 1v2. Gets taken out by Utz, who is still clawing back. 5 kills on the life. Doing well to get into the groove of things, but it might be too little too late. Another one gets the headshot onto Brux as they still have the A and B flags. The lead has dropped to only 10 points. We might get evened up soon, but not if Sleepy has anything to say about it. Taking the A flag, turns the corner, and Young Just gets his revenge with a double kill, a triple, and almost a quad, but JR shuts it down. He goes down now. The kills are trading back and forth as Skips gets one onto Brux. Getting stuck on these keys over and over. Now inside we see Sleepy is going to try and retake control of this B flag for his team, but 3 members of Primal, and it doesn't seem to be enough to stop him. Brux and Sleepy getting kills. Ronan getting one back onto Brux to try and trade back, but control, despite a great defensive setup for Primal, goes to Suicide Squad. Utz from upstairs manages to get one as JR is moving in now. Utz did get a double kill actually before getting traded back, and Skip gets one onto Young Just, trying to keep him in check. But here comes the Suicide Squad, breaking into the B bomb site. See if they can spot Cujo across the way. No, they can't. Risky goes down. Ronan gets a double kill of his own. Control is in for the B bomb site, is in Primal. They've brought it back to just 6 points, but now A and C in control of Suicide Squad. This isn't the time to lose it. You are so close to bringing it back, and onto the point goes Cujo. He expects him, but he can't hit the shots. Chad gets the kill and evens things up. On the B point right now is Skip, and on C is Ronan. They're going to manage to get 2 flags, if only for a moment, before everyone from Suicide Squad just manages to clear out the middle. They know they only need to hold on for a little bit longer. The lead is only 7 right now. Cujo gets one of his own onto little Young Justice, and Skip gets a kill also. We see fighting inside. Is Skip dancing back and forth? Can he find him out? Help from his teammate will do it. GR takes out Young Just, and they seem to have solid control on the middle of the map, but solid control in the middle is not enough in domination. You need to get the edges, and that's where it seems like Suicide Squad is living. 124 to 119. We're only at 5 points, people. This is where they need to try and turn it around. Ronan with a triple kill before getting shut down by Risky. We're so close to that illustrious quad, but it keeps going down right before the end. Young Just does manage to get one. Continuing to come forward, Skip gets a double kill onto Brux and Sleepy as Young Just gets shot in the back by Ronan. The trade comes through back for Risky as he's going to try and retake this B site. 1 kill for him. He has 2 more there to find. Sees Skip but can't get it. Goes to throw the Semtex at the worst time, but does manage to get one for it. Look, 3 Semtex kills right at a time. That's not something you really usually see on the kill feed, but it is enough for Suicide Squad to just barely keep control. It's only a 4-point game. Primal so close to clawing it back, but it seems like it might be just out of their reach. Doing so much damage from up top is Risky, hunting back and forth. He seems to be finding them just as they turn every corner. But Skip is going to try and bring it back. Not if Risky has anything to say about it. Another kill for him. One long distance, and he finishes it off. Oh, it was so close that you could see it in the Hollywood screens, the comeback of Primal. But Suicide Squad ends it. They finish it off with great play from Risky, and they win the Winners Bracket Finals, going to the grand finals of the playoffs. Oh, that's a good game. That's a good match. And that is well played from Suicide Squad. Another close one. So close, and it's heartbreaking for Primal, but they're not out of it. They're going to be able to fight back and hopefully get their revenge in a few matches. I'm glad today we could finish off a full map for you guys. For everyone sticking around, my name is Morgan Dunn. I've been casting for you. The final score, 3-0 in favor of the Suicide Squad. And I hope we see you all next time on XP League.